Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide, where we talking nothing but this boxing, man. What's good with your fam? Hey, listen, man. Since the announcement of Maurice Hooker versus Jose Ramirez, I have been excited. You know what I'm saying? Not only do we got a unification between those two, but we also got a unification matchup going on in the World Boxing Super Series between Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor. So at the end of this year, we will have two unified champions at 140 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And all it needs is to make one more fight, and we'll have another unified champion at 140, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for Maurice Hooker to beat Jose Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for him to beat Jose Ramirez for a number of reasons, but I'll explain those reasons as we get closer to the fight. But this video isn't about that. This video is about Maurice Hooker. You know, he did an interview. I forget who he did an interview with. One of my subscribers sent it to me, man. But it caught my attention because I like how Maurice Hooker is talking, man. He did an interview about Regis Prograis, you know. He said that he's going for Regis Prograis to win in the World Boxing Super Series because he wants to fight him. Now, before we go any further in this video, I'm going to let you guys listen to the audio of exactly what Mighty Mo Hooker had to say about Regis Prograis. Check it out.
I'm going for Regis because he's from USA, and I feel like that fight can happen. Make that fight happen easily. Me and him, he from New Orleans, from Dallas, like, you know, next door neighbors. But I really ain't seen that much about him. You know, he's slick the last fight I watched, but I'm just going for Regis because he's from USA, and I feel like that fight easy to make. Oh yes, I would stop him. You know, we fought in the amateurs. You know, we fought in USA boxing, I think, in Lubbock, Texas, and they gave a fight to him. He know he lost. The crowd booed him. He know what happened.
Now, when I hear talk like that, man, I get excited, man. I get excited about fighters wanting to fight the best, wanting to challenge themselves, and being confident, man. You know, Maurice Hooker said he will stop Regis Prograis, a guy who thinks that he is unstoppable, man. Regis Prograis is a bad man. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm loving the swag of Maurice Hooker, man. You know what I'm saying? I do favor Regis Prograis in that matchup against Josh Taylor. Like I said in previous videos, man, that fight with between Ivan Baranchyk and Josh Taylor, I seen some things in Josh Taylor that I did not like, and I think Regis Prograis will be able to expose them. As we get closer to that fight, I will break down that fight more in depth also, man, because there's some things I want to talk about in that fight also. But I want to talk about Regis Prograis and Maurice Hooker. How good of a fight would that be? You know what I'm saying? That would be a great fight. Maurice Hooker is a big dude. He's tall. I stood next to him. You know what I mean? I think he's about 6 foot. He got a long reach. You know what I mean? Regis Prograis is a little short guy. I think he may be 5'7" or something like that. But he'll have the reach advantage, the height advantage over him, which sometimes doesn't mean nothing. But Maurice Hooker knows how to use his jab, man. So it will make things very, very interesting. He said that he beat him in the amateurs, you know what I mean? He said that Regis knows what the deal is between those two, you know what I'm saying? And he said that he wants him. So wouldn't that be a great way to clear all the smoke, man? When the smoke is cleared, we would have Maurice Hooker versus a Regis Prograis for the undisputed champion at 140 pounds, man. That would be a beautiful thing. That would be a hell of a matchup. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting in my bids right now, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm holding my cards close to the chest, man. But you know, I'm liking Maurice Hooker's confidence, man. I'm watching other videos. The reporter asked him about Virgil Ortiz. He said Virgil Ortiz mentioned his name, man. He said, man, Virgil Ortiz is a pup. He said, I'll put him across my leg and whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? He said they're both from Texas. Virgil Ortiz should be behind him. You know what I'm saying? He said, I root for him. He should be rooting for me. We both from Texas. He's a pup. He got ways to go. He said, but I will put him over my knee and whoop his ass. Regis Ortiz is coming up in this boxing game, man. He got some skills, man, and he got some pop. You understand what I'm saying? These are future fights that we may, you know, I mean, we may have the pleasure of seeing in the future, man. But I just want to bring that to your attention, man. That Maurice Hooker is really, you know, I never heard him talk this confident. Dick's excited about a matchup, man. He's really excited about the unification match with Jose Ramirez, man. He said this is the biggest fight of his life. This is what he worked his whole career for, man. He's putting everything on the line. He said the weight issues, making weight in his last fight was, you know, a problem that you'll never see again. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I believe he's going to put everything into this camp. Jose Ramirez is a good fighter. I'm taking nothing away from Jose Ramirez. He got that relentless pressure. You know what I'm saying? He got that relentless pressure, and, you know, he could box, man. I believe he was in the Olympics also. You know what I mean? He was on the same Olympic team or the same Olympic, you know, squad as Earl Spence, man. Him and Earl Spence go back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know Jose Ramirez is going to come to bring it. It's going to be a really, really good fight. There's no guarantee that Maurice Hooker gets past Jose Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? I'm really interested in that fight also because it's going to be a good one. You know what I mean? But I just want to bring that to y'all attention, man, about, you know, how 140 ain't playing no games. They ain't like these other weight classes where they playing these power tricks and, you know, putting everything on a promoter and this side of the street and that side of the street. No, they're getting things done, man. They're making fights happen. They want to fight each other. The promoters want to work with each other. Bob Arum is sending Jose Ramirez over to the zone. That's how confident he is that Jose Ramirez can defeat Maurice Hooker, man. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to this fight, man. I forgot to thank you all for tuning in to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, I want you to think about subscribing as we stay knee deep into this boxing conversation, man. But that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. But in the meantime and in between time, I want y'all to stay blessed and keep on supporting the sport that we love called boxing. Peace. I'll holler back.